worst of beauty 2024. Basically, the worst thing beauty related that I have tried the last year. And there's not that much of products, but I have a lot to say. I feel like recent years, the products has been getting way better, like year by year. So there isn't that much of bad product. So if you encounter one, it like rages you even more because all the other ones amazing. Like, why is you so bad? Like, learn from other brands and even other products from your own brands. I'm gonna share the thing that I'm most passionate about in the year of 2024 when it comes to hating it. Okay, the first one. This one is more about the price tag rather than the actual products. And I don't have a full bottle here, I just tried samples. I don't know the name, but a super expensive foundation. It's not like the worst, like the most gross foundation that I have ever tried, but it's not great either. It looks fine. Like, it's not the worst, like it flares up, it looks like chunky, it sinks into my pores and stuff, but it also looks just a little bit chunky. I don't know why, like I don't know why that is. And it feels like just okay, just a hair from it being heavy. I couldn't even say it's average because it's not even in the average standard, because like I said, recently things has been getting so much better even for like drugstore. So I just don't know how they can make this $300 foundation like not even that good. For the more detailed review, you can watch my video. I do have a video to review this product. It would be generous if I say it's like average regardless of the price, and adding the price just make it the worst. You know what I mean? Like, if it's 0 to 100, the performance of this foundation is probably somewhere around 40. So giving the price is gonna be 10. So that's one. And the other one would be the primer, also from Clé de Peau, that I tried in the same video, also from like using a sample. And that one is like just okay as well. It make my makeup a little bit more heavy. It's not like as heavy as the other primer make my skin. Like, the foundation would break apart, will lift. It's not that level of heavy, but it also feels like applying a very thin layer of foundation. It normally wouldn't look thick, right? But with that primer underneath, it just will make me look like I applied a thicker layer of foundation, if that makes sense. And giving the price of that primer is like 80 something dollars. Even in Japan, it's around like $60. It's not cheap at all. So I just feel like it's really not a good product to like just randomly or casually dip your toes in. I really recommend you to try a sample. And I just feel like my skin is probably just not the skin type Clé de Peau geared towards. I feel like their products are more made for mature skin, and maybe they are thinking more like dry and maybe some wrinkles type of skin. But for me, I don't have wrinkles, and what I have is just pores, like very large pores. And I also have like oil, natural oil on my skin. So I just feel like everything about that brand, base wise, just work against my skin type. So if you have similar skin type as me, which is basically I was for a couple years like normal skin, but recently it's been a little bit more oily and large pores, especially greasy in the T-zone. And my skin is very prone to foundation just stuck in my pores, create those little white dots and looks heavy. So that's my skin tone, skin type. And the I feel like clay depot just work for a skin group that's completely opposite from that. So yeah, if you are anywhere similar to my skin type, I would recommend to not look into the clay depot based products, or at least try a sample. While we're at the primer, another one, it's from SUQQU. I also did a review on this, and I also tried a sample, so I have nothing, I don't have like a full bottle to show you. Is the primer, I think, is the most expensive primer that they have put out. I think it's for Japanese like J Beauty, considering the local market price. Mostly luxury foundations has been exceed the 10k yen mark, but primers never, like almost never exceed that price. But this SUQQU primer is one of the first one. At least primer exceed 10k yen, which is I think maybe around $70, which is very expensive, and even more expensive considering it's just a primer. Like only primer you're costing like $70. We are not even applying foundation, right? And that primer is giving me the same vibe as the clay depot one. Like it's making my foundation lifting a little bit and breaking apart a little bit and looks heavy. It even worse than the clay depot one. But I have heard a lot of people say that they love that primer. The primer is worth the price. So I just feel like that primer is also made considering a skin type that's completely different from mine. So I just feel like if you have similar like skin type, probably those Japanese brightening type of primers are just not your thing, because I have tried a lot. None of them ever worked for me. They all look heavy on my skin. Another one, I don't really remember when I tried this, but it's either beginning of 2024 or at the very end of 2023. But I tried it more in the year of 2024, so I'm gonna include in this video. It is from Muji. I didn't think much of this product. I'm just gonna pop the picture here. I didn't think much about it when I was trying it in the video. I thought it was a little bit heavy but bearable. But the more I use it, the more I just feel like it's so bad. It's never, how to say, like in the video, because I was trying multiple products, so I thought that that powder looking heavy is just because I already have powder down. But after like trying it a couple times after that, I just feel like it never looked not heavy on my skin. Even though I would just use like a hair of that product, it's like immediately heavy. Like I don't know how even they do that. It's like barely any products and it just looks like 10 pounds of powder on my face. And it might be designed to be a highlighter, but even as highlight, if you just use the amount you would use a highlight, it still make your skin look super, like it has like very heavy of a base on it. And I don't even think I have any wrinkles, and that powder make me look like I have wrinkles. It's so bad. So I already decluttered that one. So that's the couple ones that I don't have the product here. And we have a couple more here as well. The first one that I actually have products here, being these three, is not about the formula. It's more about the color. These are all from the brand Out of Office, which is a sea beauty brand. I have tested this in a video. I'm gonna put the video in the card here. It's just they're all so orangey. I never met anybody or have seen anybody love a orangey, like super orangey, like lip liner. Never. Like people either like red or like a nude, like a pinky nude, even not like a orangey nude. Like people like pinky nude or like a brown. more like a brown, or like a very dark shade, like almost black type of shade, right? Never see anybody wanting to use an orange lip liner. And these all are like supposed to be a nude liner. Like I got the shade, like these double ones, I got the shade LP 709 and 701. These both are pretty orange. This one is a little bit less orange, but it's like a super orangey brown. And these two are like a pure orange. Like you can just like watch the video, it's like so orangey that I can't even stand it. I think like the only one that I could use is this one. But the shade name is Huangshan, which means direct translation yellow mountain. I guess they took the yellow too far. It's like such a yellowy orange. It's so weird. I don't know why they do this. So I'm kind of regretting buying this many from them, because lip liner is their primary thing of this brand, like the thing that they are like known for. And this shade Huangshan, the yellow mountain, by the way, the mountain is not yellow, it's just a name. It's a very popular shade from them, which I don't understand. Who likes yellow lip liner? Let me know. I have never seen one. So yeah, I'm very passionate about hating these shades. But I can make them work by layering like a super cool tone, like a gray lip gloss or something. Like it could work. But I just feel like there's no need for a lip liner to be this orange. I'm okay with lip gloss or lipstick or even lip tints to be orange, but not a lip liner. Not a lip liner. So I hate these. Okay, the next are all skincare. I don't have that much makeup buys. Like I mentioned before, makeup these years has been like way better. And especially this year, I have only tried Asian makeup, which suits my Asian skin way better than Western makeup. So I just feel like I don't really have that much that I hate. It's just only occasionally I will step onto one or two that I hate. When it comes to skincare, it's really passionate when I hate the products, because skincare is something that really breaks me out. I rarely break out from like makeup products, even foundation, but sometimes skincare do that. So here are the several skincare that I hated this year. Lip serum from the brand Timesh. This lighting is super bright, but it's not just the formula. The formula is like fine. It's a scent. I think we should people decide to put floral scent in a lip product in jail. Okay, I don't make the rule, but I think that's how it should be, because it's absolutely disgusting. Have like a floral scent in the back of your throat. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like you're drinking fragrance. Maybe I'm just like too sensitive to scents. I am pretty sensitive to scents. I can't stand a floral scent. If it's like a gourmand scent, my brain can link them with a certain food. I don't feel like as grossed out by those, because again, my brain can link those with food. Therefore, my brain wouldn't think I'm like eating or drinking something that I shouldn't. So I don't feel like gross, like I want to vomit or something. But when it's come to floral, no, like it really feels like so gross, like my throat hurts and I'm drinking fragrance. And this gives me that. I can't put my finger on what this smells like, but it smells very floral. And the formula isn't really that great either. I feel like for a lip mask or a lip serum, you need to be a little bit thicker. I think this is too thin, and that's why it's getting in my mouth so much, and I'm tasting all that fragrance. So yeah, I don't like this. I think this is a gift with purchase. Thank God I didn't spend any money on this. Another one, I already finished it. I wouldn't show you too close because there's hair on this and it's gross. But it's the Manu Endless Hunger, oh no. that phrase is to describe the product. The Manual Pure Cleansing Oil. And I think this is one of the most well-known and popular Korean cleansing oil. And what I'm gonna say is the actual effect is not bad, like how it takes off your makeup. I feel like it breaks me out, okay? I use this halfway and I just noticed like randomly my skin just starting to break out. Like it just out of nowhere. I'm changing nothing. And I can't figure out why. I thought maybe it was my period, but it's also like the periods come and go. The breakout is still here. And this one day I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw an influencer, like a content creator, talking about this, saying she hates this because this break her out. And I was like, maybe this is the thing. Because why I didn't click that it was this, because I was like half through and I thought if something break you out, it would just like instantly breaking you out. But then I think of it, the only thing I have changed is just this thing. I didn't change anything else. But the thing is, when I noticed that I was already halfway through, like almost done, I was just like, might as well just finish this, right? And I just kept using it, especially because, like I said, my skin didn't react right away when I started to use this. And then I finished this, and I feel like my skin is slowly clearing out. So I feel like sometimes maybe your skin reaction takes time as well. So if something breaks you out, it might not be just the next day. It could be like building up. When you stop using that product, it can like just slowly clear out. So it's not like a one day effect thing like a lot of people experience, at least for me. So actually till this day, I still am not 100% sure it's this, because again, it's not like the next day type of thing. It takes a long time to notice. But again, since my skin now is way normal, like way better, I'm thinking it's probably just this. And even if it's not, why take the risk, right? Like I would just prefer to use something else and avoid this. Didn't say what oil is in here. Maybe it's some type of oil that break me out. I don't know. Another one, the same brand and the same line. I have their cleanser. The cleanser is very gentle. It's not like very stripping. I really like that one. But this cleansing balm, I bought this the same time as the cleanser and the cleansing oil, probably at the end of 2023. So if you say it's a long time since I purchased it, I cannot disagree with that. But at the same time, I didn't open this. It was in the box, stored pretty securely. It wasn't exposed to the sun or anything. But when I opened this a couple months before, it smells so weird. It smells like aged oil. That's how it smelled. So I was like, is this going bad or is it just how it smelled? So I give it like benefit of the doubt. I was like, let me just try this. Maybe it just smells like this, which I feel like there's no way that some company will make it like, and it smells like this, and they will just like, oh, it's okay to, you know, release this product with it smelling like this, because it's not like a faint scent. It's so strong. It's very, very strong, expired old oil type of scent. And I used it for like maybe 2 times, and my skin just started breaking out like very badly. So I just feel like it's definitely this. And I don't think it's past its expired date. Most Korean skincare that I bought is like at least 2 years from the date that I purchased it. Like, you know, the like expired date. All of the other products that I bought from this brand is like at least in the year of 2025. So I opened this in 2024, so technically it shouldn't be expired at the date. So I just feel like maybe already expired, like before its own like expired date. I don't know what's happening here. And the cleansing balm, like I said, I tried it for a couple times. It's not even good. It's like okay, it's pretty heavy. It feels thick and it takes a long time to wash it off. Like you would take a little bit of water to emulsify this into a milky type of texture before you wash it off, right? It doesn't completely emulsify into the milky texture. It still have some oily residue after you emulsify it. So that's just indicating it's like not as good as a cleansing balm, because most cleansing balm, like good cleansing balm, it's like emulsifies 100%. It's not hard to wash off at all. So now it's like I kind of stuck with this. It also have like a little spatula, so that's good, but it's like I can't give this to anyone else to use because I'm suspicious of it being expired, right? At the same time, I can't use it on my face because it breaks me out. So now I'm just using this to wash off the swatches on my arm because my arm wouldn't break out, right? That's the only usage I can find for this thing, and it's such a waste of money. I hate this. I don't think I would buy anything from this brand anymore because I just don't want to take the risk. Another thing, it's from this Cosrx brand. It's the vitamin C 23 super vitamin E plus hyaluronic acid. So basically it's a vitamin C serum. This is the same thing. I feel like this might be expired before its expire date, and I store these into like a dark stable environment, so it shouldn't be expired before I even open it. Like they are all in the box, and all the other skincare that I have stored in the same environment has been good. So what's the thing with these two products? This one, now it doesn't show that same effect, but when I first open it, it's like, psh, do you know what I mean? Like it feels like it's storing so much air in it. There must be some like reaction going inside that it like accumulated so much air, and when I first open it, it's like, psh. If only that, I wouldn't be as suspicious. But when I smell it, it smells like sausages. It smells like ham, which is so weird. You wouldn't imagine like a vitamin C would smell like meat, right? Like a cured meat. So it's so weird, and I don't want to use this because of that. Does anybody have this thing? Anybody use this? Anybody can you confirm like how this smells? Because if it's like normal, I could still use this, but right now I'm a little bit scared because my skin started to break out when I started to use this one and the cleansing balm, because I ran out of my vitamin C and the cleansing balm at the same time, so I replaced them the same time. So I don't exactly know is this one or the cleansing balm that's been breaking me out. But again, it's just so weird for it to smell like that. It's just so weird. I don't know. Just tell me if you have this one. But yeah, for now, I feel like I'm putting off to use this one. If I ever use this, I might use it on my leg or something, so it wouldn't break me out. And also, you have to use this one up in like 2 months after you open this. You might not see, like there is a small jar that says 2 months on it. So yeah, I feel like this is just a very unstable product. Make sure you check this little jar mark. If it's like saying super short of a period of time, it might because the ingredient itself is unstable. So all of these signs gathered together, I feel like this might just be expired before its expired date. And the last one, I feel like I reviewed this one as well in a Korean sunscreen review video. This is the Innisfree Tone Up No Sebum Sunscreen EX. This is so bad. It's like thick, make your foundation look thick as well. And even if it's just on itself, like no extra layer on top, it still look thick. And it even sink into my pores and create these little white dots. And it's extremely white cast. Like you can see how opaque this is. Like even if you rub it in, it's still super opaque. Even though you say it's toned up, I think you still should have some translucency to it. This coverage is insane. Like it's like a foundation type of coverage with this whitish color. Unless you have super freaking smooth skin and you are super fair, I don't see this work on you. And originally I planned to use this on my neck, but then I'm afraid of doing that. I sometimes have breakout on my neck, as you can see. I'm afraid that this gonna break me out on my neck because how thick it is. So yeah, I hate this one. I barely made a dent. And all the other sunscreens that I reviewed in those same video, I emptied most of them. But only this one, I barely made a dent. And that's all. That's all of the products that I tried in 2024 that I hate with a passion. If you have anything of that sort, the products you tried in 2024, it doesn't really have to be 2024, but just the product you tried and hate, feel free to share. You know, I would be grateful to know if some products is actually the worst. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.